Hi, Ed Chandler with this week's edition of Throwback Thursday, and we're going to throw back to a couple of old laptop computers. Now, obviously laptop computing, it certainly isn't a throwback too far because personal computing has fairly recent development, but I got a couple of icons here that might give you a few good memories just to talk about and enjoy a little bit of days gone by from laptop computing. Now, the first one I have happens to be this guy right here. It is a Dell laptop, and it's probably about 10 to 12 years old. It has Windows XP operating system on it, so it's actually not that bad. Got the little touchpad, the buttons there, has the CD, DVD to play, 14-inch screen. This thing is heavy, though. It weighs about 8 pounds for no bigger than it is. Now, one of the things that this particular laptop computer has the capability of is wireless, but you had to use a special card in order to do wireless. It wasn't built in, so you had to plug the card into the side of the computer here in order to make it work and connect to wireless. So it's a fairly contemporary computer, just a few little downsides to it. Oh, and one more thing. There was no built-in camera like the computer I'm using to record my Throwback Thursday video. But you know, you've probably had one of those computers, but how far back does your laptop computing go? Well, if you went back to the 90s, you may have owned one of these relics. This particular computer was made by Panasonic, comes from the 1990s. It's based on the old MS-DOS operating system, actually used Windows 3.1 as the operating system, so that's how old this one is. And it only has the capability of a phone line connection. There's no USB ports, there's no wireless, there's no built-in camera, and well, of course, it used, if you look on the screen, there's a little icon down at the bottom. It's probably hard to see in the light here, but you can see very closely there, America Online. That's right. Remember the 14.4 kilobit? Internet speed? Yeah, that's what this guy, well, that's the best that it could do in that particular thing. Now, in order to mouse around in this particular keyboard, of course, you've got the little roller ball here, and then you've got two buttons for your left and right. So a far cry from modern day computing. But it's a nice little relic, and again, it's very heavy. Oh, by the way, if you wanted to load any programs on that particular computer, you had to use one of these, yes? The old 3.5-inch floppy. There was no such thing as CD, DVD, or anything at that computer. And it's really not that old. That's the thing. So computing has come a long way from where it was even just a few years ago when we call this a real throwback to something that we have today, which basically puts everything that you need from something that weighs 8 or 9 pounds into something that weighs almost next to nothing and fits in the palm of your hand. And there it is. I've got everything I need right here. Unlock it. There's email, the browser to go browse the internet, and wireless connections as well as connections anywhere. I've got a signal. It's all right there, and it's this small. That's our cool 107.9 Throwback Thursday. From big, heavy, clunky, and slow to small and fast. That's the way the computing world is going right now. What's next? Well, who knows? I guess you can wear it on your wrist. Apple Watch, right? That's our Throwback Thursday again this week. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more great Throwback Thursday videos, plus other great videos as well. We'll see you again soon with our cool 107.9 Throwback Thursday. And don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube channel.